So we're in August. What are we trying to do? Growth is growing. Oil composition. Everything's fertilized. What's up, William? How we doing tonight, man? I think nothing needs plowing. Nothing needs rolling. Nothing needs mulch. Watered. Can't remember where exactly we left off. Last weekend. Let's go, Wade. That's right. That's right. Just trying to figure out where I left off. Um, it is still early in the morning in August. Crawfish. It looks like I'm gonna have to get some stock soon. Don't think. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I know you. I remember you. I should buy a refill. Eventually, I will, William. I will eventually. Um, I'm just trying to see where I'm at technically. I think it's August. The oil mill has the canola in it. That's selling. We're doing sunflowers. Don't think he brought the rest of the sunflowers to there. Yeah, so we don't have anything except for the canola. I have a bunch of canola left. Um, which we just harvested, I believe, this month, actually, I think it was. I'm not sure. What's up, Austin? Do I work tomorrow? No, man, I'm off. From when? From last weekend, Michael. Last weekend. Let's see. Spinnery. Oh, a lot of cotton. So I have it off. Sugar mill should be off also. Yeah. So that needs that. Looking at this month, what we could do. Green beans, long grain rice, oat, parsnips, peas, poplar, potatoes, red beet, rice. Oh, rice is ready to harvest. I think it's long grain. No, long grain rice is next month. Cajun, do you know 3-7 plays? No, who's that, man? I have no idea who that is. Um, wait, when does the sugar cane? Cane is 2 months from now. So the rice, long grain rice, is all that's next. A YouTuber? Yeah, I don't know who that is at all, man. I mean, I watch a lot of people that I watch stream this form sim that I've met through that, doing form sim, but I don't really explore too much on YouTube outside of it, kinda. He does live stream on FS25. He does gold mining. Oh, okay, so he's on PC then. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. Um, trying to see where. What I'm gonna do is probably go do that baling contract, even though I know it's like 7 grand. Don't have. Oh, I do have a baler. I do have a baler. I can do the baling. I tell you what, we're gonna borrow the items. What are you playing on? I'm on PS5. I do both. Right now I'm on the PS5, but I do both. Um, I don't know why those trucks are moving. It's weird. Okay. I think we sold everything we needed. There it is. What's up, Madison? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, man. It's Thursday. What you talking about? Better be Thursday. Better be. Last I checked, I thought it was Thursday. You too, you're on PS5. Cool. Awesome, awesome. It's my Friday. That's why I was saying it better be Thursday, because Thursday's my Friday anyway. Bro really thought it was Wednesday. Hey, it happens, man. Whenever you got a lot going on, never can tell what day it is. You get mixed up in the days and stuff, so it happens. I'm broke. I can't afford a PC. Man, I've been working hard. Yeah, you and me both, man. I feel you on that one. What is this? Is that cotton? Like right in the middle? What the hell? What the hell? There's the loose pig. Turn on the baler, turn on the automatic drop. And we're gonna bale with this coon, I think it is. It's a coon. It's a coon matata. Let's go make some bales for $7,000. Let's see what we could get out of this. Oh, we got a backup. What's happening, Michael? Don't care to have a PC? It's all personal preference, really, William. It's just it all depends on how you want to play the game and what you could afford. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what it all boils down to. In the end, it all becomes the same thing, kind of. Oh, my day's good, man. Can't complain. Went to work, made my money, got through my week. Now I'm at home, just chilling, doing a little bit of farming, trying to make a little extra cash, and yeah, getting it done. Of course, I know you have to use it on the field for the contract, dude. Come on, game. I'm not that slow. I mean, I might be slow, but come on. That's right. It really is. Huh. So how was everybody's Thursday? Was it wonderful? Spectacular? Everybody have a good day? Your lake house on Labor Day? That sounds fun. Nice. The Cajun filet biscuit from Bojangles. I like I like that, man. Great day, awesome. Heck yeah. It was trash, school sucked. Well, hey, could be worse, man. Enjoy school while you're in it, man. I have not seen my buddy Hot Fuzz. I was thinking he was gonna come and help me with this farm, man. Your son got his license today? Well, that's awesome. That's an eventful day. And you got some projects completed. Heck yeah. Successfully eventful. How about that? The football game went good. That was all. I don't know. On this map, they just have like loose pigs running around. I don't know what I don't know what the cause of it is. It's just something they have in the game on this map that they did. I don't know what the reason being behind it is. Maybe just to give it like a wild pig thing. One thing I did notice, like somebody had mentioned before on this Louisiana map, you don't really see a whole lot of deer running across and stuff like that. What's up, General? How you doing, man? Good day to you, sir. See if I could roll through this right, y'all. Right, y'all. Pick up some double while we get right here. That'd be nice, huh? We'll double it up. Double or nothing. Oh, don't mess up. Oh, I went too far. Pick up. Okay. I just hate the idea that you gotta back up every time. That's not cool. But, I mean, I guess it's kind of like real life. You gotta stop whenever it's time to unload. But it doesn't stop your tractor for you. You basically gotta do it on your own. Let's make the spin here. Boop. Right there. Go catch some more. We're about to have another bale come out. We're about to poop out another bale. Oh, there it is. We went too far. Back up, back up. Pooping bales out over here on field 16. It's pretty wide on this end, but it's not too extravagant. Doing a lot of fast. Like that game, eh? It's a pretty fun game. I haven't played it since a while back. I have it, but I haven't played it a lot. I ain't gonna lie, I got the new Madden, and the Madden game's pretty fun to play, so I kind of play it some during the week every now and then whenever I feel like turning on the PlayStation during the week if I'm not too drained. Thought about getting it on PC, but then I did a little research, and they claim that Madden is well supported more on console than it is on PC. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of mods you could add on PC for Madden too, but you miss an FS. I hear you. Well, that's the good thing about playing another game, right, General? You get a little bit of assortment with it. Keeps you from getting burned out on something. You're a wuss. Hey, I thought the same thing, Madison. That's kind of why I had told what's his name, Mopar, whenever I was talking about it, he was like, I'm gonna get him on that game, and I was like, dude, I don't know about all that, man. I watched you play it and I seen how it was, but then I went play it with him. It wasn't so bad. It does have its little jumpy moments where like stuff just catches you off guard. But I mean, it's not super bad. Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely, William. Take it easy, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Get you some rest, buddy. Rest is the key to everything, man. Later, William. Oh yeah, it's definitely a fun game for sure. It's different than the norm. Put it that way, right? Okay, let's go down this long stretch right here. Are you people crazy? That is my nightmare. Alien isolation, huh? Filet mignon. Tell little man I said hi. Oh, he's not here tonight. He's with his mom tonight. He's got school, man. He's in school now, so. Heck yeah, man. Get you some of that FS in, bro. You need to. It's fun. It's definitely a fun game. Oh, I can change to 180. Let's do 180s. Let's do some of this 180 stuff. I'll be playing FS. Oh, I just read that comment out loud. Sometimes I'll just be reading all the same shit. My bad. I don't know how far this road goes right here though. You do it too. Yeah, just makes you feel like an idiot sometimes when I do. Well, I do at least. It's like, oh shit, I just read that, you know? But it is what it is, and we just keep on trucking, right? Damn, man, I don't even think I've dropped the first big bale yet. Here it comes. Look at that big monster. That is a bale and a half. What I'm talking about. Give me big bales. I need to have little ones if you can make big ones, right? Look how big that is compared to them little ones. You get a shit ton of little ones compared to a big, big, big one. Just a baling contract. We need to knock it out as fast as possible. We don't need to be shooting out bales all the time. We just got to get it to 100%, and then we're straight. See that little bale? Story of my life. Yeah. You seen the size difference between the two bales, eh? Exactly, Madison. Big round, little round. It's just more round, is what it is. Bill, she tells you not to worry about. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, indeed. I could agree with that one, man. I'm kind of liking this little red tractor, even though it's not a um like a case. But I mean, it's giving case vibes. It's like a Z-Tour. It's really quiet inside. It's really. What's up, Sydney? How we doing? Hope you're having a good Thursday evening. Yeah. Had a snowball today at work. They did some kind of like heat stress prevention stuff, and the company that we work for got us a snowball truck in there and came in there and made us some snowballs. So I got me a free snowball in the heat of the day at around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I mean, I'd say we were winning. I mean, that's just a win-win in my book, right? Having a snowball and anytime you can make excess money on the farm, right? Might as well get a contract and do one, even though we haven't done a whole lot of contracts lately because we own a lot of the fields. We just never get to freaking do contracts. You know what is nice? Those Valtras. Those things are fast, dude. Like, you know, they are nice. They do have a really sleek look to them, and they're very, very fast. They're more like a luxurious tractor, if you know what I mean. It just gives you like that luxurious tractor vibe when you're driving a Valtra. It's almost like driving like the Lambo tractors, you know? Oh shit. Back up. Okay, we should be able to clear this contract out in this pass here. I like how it does the shift thing whenever it shifts into gear on this tractor. That was pretty cool. But it is a small, I have a feeling this is almost like a small tractor. It's not medium sized or anything. It's a little Z Tour's small one, I believe. So it's not like it would be able to pick up with a front thing without a weight on the back. You'd have to like counterweight it. Ooh, guys, excuse me. It's been a long day, man. Been up since 4 a.m. and yeah, so 98 should be close to finish. And there it is. That contract is completed. We will collect it. Bam, collect. Yes. A little bit of extra money here on the field. So now I need to go and I need to buy me some crawfish brood stock. It's not something that's fun to do. I know it sucks when we gotta do it, but we gotta get it done. Um, let's see, fasten these belts off before something crazy happens with the truck. I can't remember what we did last, to be honest with you guys, but we did something. We'll harvest the rice. I think I said I was gonna harvest the rice before I actually do anything with it. I might just harvest it myself just to have something to do because it's the only thing that's got to get harvested in that month. Almost couldn't see right there. That would have been bad. Got yourself a Pepsi? Ooh, boy. It's not my day for Pepsis right now, man. I definitely can't do the Pepsis like that right now. I don't like how it's got me seated like in here. That's probably the way I have it. Yeah, it's gotta be. Okay. And then we'll just head down this way, straight down the road. We're not in no hurry. We're just gonna go load it up, get it all ready, load her on the trailer and all that good stuff. This is where a good auto load trailer for pallets or whatever would be great, but I don't, I don't have that one there. Or even the pick up pallets by hand thing would probably be an ideal thing for something like this, but we'll make it make do, right? Let's see, I'll do it kind of like this, little. Yeah, let's just keep it turning. How about that? Well, no. Well, yeah, we could do that. Take those off, get that down. We'll stop the truck. Now we'll jump out of the truck. We'll get onto the dirty ass forklift that we have. This thing is dirty, like Joe Dirty. Oh no, Joe Dirt. Alright. Let's see here. What's for sale? Oh, they got a little corner. A nice John Deere series for 133. I don't necessarily need a tractor. So that's not really anything that we need to focus on. We'll go here and get the brood stock, and I gotta get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll get them loaded. Dirty as fuck. Dirty, dirty A forklift. Yeah, this is gonna have to stay dirty though, man. Cause oh wait, wrong button. Uh, Start loading these things up. Ooh, that's bright. Get that sunlight off there. 8:48 on August. And that sun is a blaring yard. Now, the way I'm parked and the way they came up, I think I'm gonna try to sneak this on here without hitting this end. You just gotta get those forklift skills up, you know? Once you get them going. Oh shit. Do it like this. Oh well. Screw it, that's how it's staying. We'll be fine. It ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gotta be perfect, so we'll be alright. Good little profit builder right here, this crawfish. Make a good amount of crawfish on it, so it is what it is. It is what is it. It is what is it. You want it now, but you can't have it. It's in your face, but you can't grab it. What is it? It's only got 4 left to put on here. Alright, that's cool. We could do this. We almost have $5 million. Sitting on a gold mine. Sitting on a bar stool acting like a darn fool. That's what I'm a doing today. Well, I'm a sitting here drinking, trying to keep it thinking I'm a losing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make her stay. Well, doggone her anyway, which can't say that I didn't try. But pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. I said, pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. I'm sitting on a bar stool, act like a darn fool, that's what I've been doing today. Yeah, I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep thinking I'm losing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make a mistake, doggone her anyway, she can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Let's go. Fruit stock is loaded. That's a good thing. Alright, so now that that is done, we can back this dude up and out of here. Maybe. Can we? How about we just turn around in here? We got plenty of room. Just make the turn. There's nothing sitting in here. That's a good thing. Go around. Hit this road here again. Here we go. Oh. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. So now that the brood stock is loaded, it's locked and loaded, we should be good for the rest of the season. Or as like the crawfish, you know, being done in the fields. Uh, it's a good thing. Tweedledee, tweedledum, tweedledoo-da daisy. I don't like how I'm parked here. I don't like how I'm parked. I gotta have it like it's just a thing in my head, dude. It's gotta be a certain way or it's not right. You know, it's gotta almost line up with this stuff pretty good. Let's not get into the grass or into the rice field actually. That's what it is, the rice field. Okay, and I think we'll be straight there. I don't know how I just got off. Okay, bam. So, oh well. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, so that being said, check the contracts. Cultivating for, okay, $32,000 and a plowing contract. We'll take this one. We'll accept this one. We'll just accept it. I got a cultivator and a tractor. Let's just use my big boy. Really need to get these things cleaned up. Another 32,000. I think we could reach five. I think we could reach 5 mil between, you know, the contracts and stuff. At least without all my other stuff making money, we're getting chances, you know, to go and make some. So we got to go all the way down to field 3. I think the easiest way to get to it would be kind of right here by my truck. There's a little roadway that leads to the field that I own that's just in front of it. And then I could get there from that way. That's going to be a simple, simple little route right there. Okay, cool, cool. There we go. There's the rice fields, boys and girls. If there's any girls in here. All that rice right there that we'll go and we'll harvest when the time comes. Oh, I'm just riding through my soy. There's the soybeans here. Big cash crop, you know. Of course, everybody knows I always do soybeans in the excess fields of stuff we don't need, right? In the actual plant making money. It becomes a year-round thing, but I don't necessarily have to plant the same thing every year except for soybeans because you can just sell the soy because there's nothing that it does unless you have a mod, which I don't have that mod for in the game just yet. So we'll go over here and we'll. And here we go. Look, entire cultivator right there, like that. Not bad cultivator. It's not too little. I think we could terrorize this field quick because it goes 9 to like 7 or 6. Like big ones do a good bit. Almost probably a quarter more of the size, I'd say. But yeah, we'll just do it like this, right? Just like this.
What is this?
What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, I made some money. 9 o'clock. I could speed up the time. But what good would that do us? Don't really know. Be right back. I need to get something to drink, everybody. Yeah, nothing that I'm doing right now is for my own form. Well, I mean, everything I'm doing is making money for my form, but I'm not necessarily doing it for my form. The money, yes, I make is for the form, but I haven't been making a whole lot of money except for the profit since I've sold like the crawfish and the um and the leftover stuff that's out there just doing its thing. So next year, I'll possibly have to do sunflowers again. We'll have to see where that falls. In the oil mill, sometimes you make so much of rice and stuff like that, it's good for like 2, 3 years. Right. So it all depends on how much we made, and then we go from there. But it seems to be fair enough. Pour me another one. I'm finished with the other one. I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Michael, if you still here, how are them beers going down, man? How them Pepsi's going down? Need a boudin on. Bring a cow, spring onions and rice. Spring onions and rice. That's right. You use your cows to make some boudin? Heck yeah. Some boudin links. A meat market is what they need, Madison. A meat market. A deli, right? Slaughterhouse. Or you could bring your cows there, which I think they actually kind of somewhat do have that in the game, right? You could sell your cows as meat product instead of just, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I think you can do like a thing where you sell the actual you actually raise them for as like meat cattle, if I'm not mistaken. I really do think that there's a way somehow within the game that it does that, and it might even just be like actual base game stuff. I think I've seen that. Um, I could be wrong though. If I'm wrong, correct me, people. I'm not known to be always right, but I think I've heard that, and I don't know if it's just PC that does that. That'd be some real money. Heck yeah. I mean, it would make cattle farming definitely worth it, right? I mean, other than just like, milk and just selling them off as just like excess cattle. I mean, they need to have like a Boudreaux's slaughterhouse or something, right? A Boudreaux or a Thibodeau slaughterhouse, right? I think that would be interesting in my eyes. I could be wrong, but I could be right, right? I'm feeling a cigarette break coming on in a second. Wish I could go do it right now, but we're in the midst of. I should have did it when I started this long run right here. We got a plowing contract to do next too, so we could go plow somewhere. At least some fields are still popping up, having some contract work to do. I mean, this field 3 is probably one of the last big fields left to actually purchase. I think I purchased a lot of the big ones already. There may be another medium-sized field. I think it's like a field 8. That's like a mediocre field. Field 7's even smaller than 8, so it's nothing big compared to anything. All the stuff on the north over there to the other side that never ever has anything come up. We could possibly start doing some stuff in there. Um, but yeah, I mean, purchasing the land and then figuring out what you're gonna plant on it, it's always fun to think it out in your head what you're gonna do. That's what I like doing about this game. Like I love like calculating how many acres I need of a certain crop to feel what I need, like in the productions, to where it actually gets like a full year or more supply, to where I could just go ahead and just keep playing the game in a certain type of way and planning and this and that. And that's the way I like to play it. I really do enjoy playing the game that way. It's fun. It makes for a fun experience with the game. I'm probably just gonna shoot back around this way, because if I do it that way, then I can actually go and get me a cigarette break in once I cut this corner over here. You made a spreadsheet for the factories and stuff. You almost have to, because if you don't, you're always having to look back. Like if you write it down or something, or have it like in a note on your freaking Android or like a tablet or something, it just makes it more simpler to remember what gets sold when, what gets done where, and even with your spreadsheet, like you're talking about, you could do like a plan thing of what field acreage wise that you want to plant a certain thing in all the time, or you know what I mean, or if you're doing like split crops, like you only need this much of it, so you only do it this many times, and you could write it down. That way every time, instead of always having to pull up that screen, other than when you're selling to look at prices, that you could actually kind of just navigate off of that, to where you have it just fixed, that way. And that's pretty decent way of doing things. I like that thought though, Madison. That's a cool one. I like that idea, man. And you know what? To be honest with you, I have a little paper sheet from even the very first time I started playing 25. I took an ink pen and this little freaking notepad that I actually peeled a piece of paper out of. It's kind of like one of those like Blues Clues. Well, not Blues Clues. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than that, but it's this. It's like this right here, right? And I kind of wrote on it because when I started, I couldn't, I didn't, I was tired of always looking back, because dull memory, getting old and shit, trying to remember. So June is soybeans. I wrote June soybeans, knowing that I have to sell them in June, right? Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah, Madison, that'd be fucking awesome. And then I also wrote down the planting time for soybeans, because at the time that's all I was doing was soybeans. So I wrote when to sell them, when to plant them, what months, and then when to harvest. So instead of always having to click back and knowing if I have to harvest or plant or something, I could look back and be like, all right, what month am I in? I'm in this month. Okay, it's not planting season, or it's not harvest season, or it's not time to sell. And this was my one, like, just really quick spreadsheet thing to write on, and it worked for the longest time. But now that I've played the game so long, that I know I'm always selling the soybeans in June, because it's the month to sell them, and I know that I'm always planting in April or May, and I know I'm harvesting in October and November, right? So it's just that once you've played with the same crop over and over and over again, you kind of get the hang of what's going on. Now, with the other crops that I'm doing, it's kind of tough to remember, because canola's one time a year, one time plant, and it takes a whole year for it to grow to harvest it. But it's also very plentiful, as far as like, just doing it in the actual, you don't have to do it every single year, in other words. You just gotta kind of plan it out for when the next harvest needs to happen. Percent of ingredients and stuff down the line. Gotcha. Heck yeah. And me and my buddy Willy Wonka, we were Bob Lee. We were trying to figure out, like, the sugar cane, how many acres I needed to plant to be at least able to have an entire year's worth of you know um sugar cane. But sugar cane yields so much, I literally could probably plant just one of the three fields that I do, and do it yearly. But I said to myself, I'll just plant all three of those fields, even though they're the smaller fields on the map, and make it to where, it's not as much of a struggle because sugarcane is a struggle to do on this game, but it would make it less of a struggle of having to worry about doing sugarcane year round, you know? So that's kind of the the thought process I had whenever I started doing the sugarcane stuff. I haven't seen him either, man. I tried to write to him on Discord a couple times. He hasn't responded lately. Maybe, I mean, he's just doing life, man. I get it. People have their things going on. It'd be nice to hear from him, you know. Talked with him for a long, long time. I mean, he bought him a dirt bike. I know that's the last time I had talked to him was probably, I think the last time I talked to him was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Um, he had came to Alive and kind of missed the guy, you know. Really cool dude. But I get it, man. Life happens. Everybody's doing their thing. I'm sure we'll eventually see him sometime, and that's all we could hope for, right? It just it's sad to say. I don't want to ever everybody that I ever see come in here and talk with me, you know. And it's not just Bob Lee. There's a few other people that I haven't seen in a while, like my buddy Vinny that came in when I first started doing stuff. I made him a moderator and everything, and I know he's busy. I think he does plumbing and stuff like that, you know. What's up, Lisa? How are you doing? Welcome in, Miss Lisa. It's the Mona Lisa, guys. Y'all say hello to Miss Lisa, please. Who are we talking about? Oh, I was just talking about my buddy Bob Lee. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks. He had got him and his son had got a little dirt bike that they got together, so I'm sure they're out there riding and having a good time on the weekends and stuff like that, you know. Plus, it's summertime, you know. It's not winter time like it was whenever we were hanging out a lot. So it's nicer weather. Might as well get out and do what you can in the nice weather while it's there. Shoot, even I remember even a while back, you know, I think Gold Gaming was in here at one time too, and he had popped in the Discord, and me and Bob Lee were talking. I think Crofter might have been in there too, and a couple other people. Shane, I think, might have been in there at the time. And we were talking. I was like, man, it'd be so cool. Like a lot of times, whenever we'd be playing, we'd just be sitting in the Discord and chatting while doing the live stream, right? And just farming, right? Whether they were farming with me or farming on their own games or whatever, we were just, you know, having just a powwow of just grown men just talking about pointless crap. And I looked, I said, Bob, I said, man, it'd be so cool if we would all just get together and like just like start like this freaking like podcast thing of like us just talking because like the things we talked about in the streams were just off the wall things. It wasn't nothing of importance. It was just being funny, having a good time, just topics led from one thing of this, and then you might have heard something that was being talked about in that conversation's turned into a whole nother conversation. I was like, dude, this would be something that we could do like once every weekend and have like a night where we do like just some crazy ass podcast with everybody just come in and just having conversation just out of nowhere. It's not even a planned thing. Just whatever we talk about just leads into something that we talk about, you know. And I mean, when you get a group of grown men doing that, it's easy to get some crazy shit because there was some crazy stuff we talked about like through the streams that we had. I mean, you could probably look back a few months back whenever we'd be streaming and just some of the stuff that we would say in the middle of streams. It was fun and it was entertaining. And I remember Gold Gaming came in right around when we were saying that. Gold came in and he was like, "Dude, that would be so freaking awesome to do something like that. You know, just get like just a little off the wall thing away from, you know, just a whole bunch of group of buddies just shooting the shit, talking about who knows what. And you don't even necessarily have to have a topic. You know, you just rambling on, and then the rambling on leads to other things you talk about that you didn't even know that you would talk about, you know? Oh man, we was having a good time. And especially when we get some Pepsis inside of us, man, it's just the conversation pieces just they just get fun, man. And I kind of miss those nights. You know, we haven't had a good old night like that in a while. Hopefully, we'll end up having a night like that soon again. It's just, it's always fun having conversations with the guys, you know, or anybody. It doesn't even have to be the guys. It could even be with Lisa in there. I mean, she's one of the guys sometimes, you know. I mean, I've seen how Lisa, you go in there and you chat, you know, with with like Dirty and them, you know what I'm saying, and Former J and all them. I've seen y'all chit chatting in their chats and stuff like that, and it's just the conversation is just nice to have, you know. Oh, I thought I pushed it. I guess I kind of maybe finagled the steering wheel there. I guess I don't know. It's weird. Okay, let's see. Go this way. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, get down, Miss Chatty. I hear you. It breaks up the monotonous. Yep. Mr. J got the 500 subs tonight. Awesome, awesome. Heck yeah. It's a great milestone to hit. Is he still live right now, Lisa? No? I didn't even notice if he was still. I did. I seen he was on when I got home. I went in there very briefly, and I didn't say anything because I knew I had to go take a shower. Oh, see Hobby Corners on. Okay, okay. No, I'd never mind if you jump on voice, man. Matter of fact, hang on. Let me sometimes I jump on voice with Mr. Ox. Awesome. Heck yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna oh shit, not that one. Discord. I'm gonna open it up and see. Hopefully it works right off the bat. Hopefully I don't have to go in there and change some settings. Did you know? Give me 1 second. Let me make this turn, and then we should be straight. There we go. Uh, personal page. Here. Click on that, and then general. All right, so it's opened up. If anybody wants to come in and just say hello or whatever, y'all are more than welcome to. Check this voice settings, output, real tech. Okay, everything seems to be straight. Okay, that's a first, man. Discord has been doing a really good job with that. Okay. He loves it when you pop in there. No, shut it down, stream down. Well, I think he teared up a little. He teared up a little. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's good to hear, man. Yeah, Madison, I'm in there. If you want to jump in, man, more than welcome to, bud. Let's see here. I need to make some more money. 32,000. That's gonna put us right at about nine, 92, 92 something. We're
Good
so.
evening.
What's happening, man? Welcome in, bro.
How you doing?
I'm
Happy
good.
Sunday.
Well, yeah, no, happy Friday to me, man.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We definitely don't
Yeah.
need Sunday to come in that quick.
No, Sunday.
I,
Friday first.
that would suck if I went to bed tonight. Next thing you know, it was Sunday morning when I woke up. I would just be like, oh man, I'd have to quit work. I'd be like, nah, I ain't going in that soon.
Nice to meet you.
You too, man. Glad to have you here, bud.
Finally gotten my game where I'm making real money.
Uh-oh, there you go.
Hello.
Michael, is this Miss Lisa?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, you know, just trying to till this ground up over here. Got to get it all nice and cut up.
Nice talking with you.
Yep.
Me?
Yeah.
Back at ya.
I think Shane's on right now too. I just saw Hobby Corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I got to play with them. Oh, gosh.
Hello, Mr. J.
oh, what was that?
Hello.
It's Mr. J.
Oh, what's happening, man? I heard you hit 500 tonight, bro.
Oh, I did.
Awesome,
I'm still
man.
buzzing now.
Oh man.
What channel is that? I'd give you a follow too.
My
Do you
channel.
mind if I get it?
Yeah, you're good.
Can you put it in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Hold on one second, honey.
Perfect. 501.
There you go.
Okay, 501. Who's taking a sub away?
Oh, it was more. It was up. It was up more than that. Then. So you had.
Yes, it was. It was up to 103.
Okay.
Then it dropped it down to 102.
You know, you guys have got me really worried now. I'm checking it again. Yeah, 503. I am definitely at 503.
There you go. There you go.
There he is. I dropped it in the
Oh.
channel.
There we go. Heck yeah.
Kind of fun though. Thank you.
503. You know, I couldn't wait. I went straight into the urn on YouTube, finished step 1, and now I've got to wait for step 2 and 3 to be completed.
There you go.
At 504 now.
So that could take over a month. I don't know.
Yeah. If you stay steady with it, it ain't gonna be that long. I kind of slowed down a lot on my end. What's up, Brady?
How you doing, honey?
Yeah, I just dropped
Brady.
into FSF channel, and he's looking for someone to raid. So I don't know if he comes over and raids you or anything. So if he does, be careful. He's gonna come raid you.
Thanks for the warning. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I left him just before he had a chance to go and look for someone to raid. So he might be coming over.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
awesome.
Hope he does. Hope he does.
Oh man. I
Be
swear.
nice. Be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
had
what
told
you're on with this then? Louisiana.
Oh, dude, I don't even know what year I'm on right now. I know I'm like maybe year 15 or 16 on it probably, but I've damn near got every piece of property on the damn thing. I've got
Well, it's
some
not
water
property you
buffalo.
want.
That's
It's
good,
the
Brady.
land.
Yeah.
If
Awesome,
you own
Brady.
all the land, then you could say that the map is well and truly finished.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the thing is, it's like I'm wondering. So I try to do the map kind of as much as Louisiana as we do, like as much as what we harvest like around here. I mean, I did do some research a little bit. They say they do canola, like in northern
Really?
Louisiana, but like,
Oh wow.
yeah. So I mean, I read it all. Google had it, so if it's on Google, it's got to be true, right? So
Got to be true.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's yeah. So I
Google also
Googled
told me
it.
to eat 3 rocks every day. But,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you do that, you won't ever have to go to the dentist.
uh,
I can promise you that.
like same thing with corn. Like thing with corn. Like we don't see a lot of fields of corn, but you can grow corn in your yard. No
Oh,
joke. Like you can grow
well,
some mean corn.
oh yeah, definitely. But I will say this: I have seen some sugarcane farmers down here in South actually, um, they actually do some corn, not a whole
Oh,
lot.
okay.
There's a couple farmers down here that kind of like converted, because you know how you could do corn in rows, kind of like sugarcane.
Yeah.
So they've done. They had this was probably 2 years ago. I drove back towards my hometown, and in the back roads where they do sugarcane, I literally saw them growing corn. And I was like, whoa, this is a first, you know? Like, and I'm sitting there
Yeah.
trying to figure out where they're going to sell this shit at because nobody
Yeah. How
in
do they have the
like,
machinery for it?
well, they, yeah, that's another thing I'm thinking. Well, I mean, I mean, corn uses like a regular harvester, like the
Yeah.
combines, but it's a different header. And you don't see a whole
Different
lot
header.
of, yeah, you don't see a whole lot of farmers over here with headers like that.
Also, you can
Yeah, but
almost
it's
walk
the
through
same
it.
header for
Yeah.
corn as it is for sunflowers. So
Yeah, yeah. And you know what's
Oh, I
funny?
have seen. Yeah, we can grow that too.
They do grow that here too. Matter of fact, the farmer that my dad works with, he actually has a field that he plants, but doesn't like harvest it. Like he just plants it and he donates the field of sunflowers to St. Jude.
I thought you were going to say the
Aw.
baseball
So
team.
it's basically like a
that's
place
good. That.
out in the country where people could go. Like they got people from all over that just go and just get sunflowers out of the field from all over, you know.
Yeah,
And the
but
money
then
that
I thought you were
they
going to say
the money that they
the
get for the
sunflowers.
sunflowers is for St. Jude's. He donates it straight to St. Jude. So
Yeah,
you were going to
but
say
the
he
ones that
donates it to
don't,
the UL
he
baseball team.
could use the seeds again.
well, he might do that. I know he does
Yeah.
plant it like yearly. So, but that's cool. But man, that farmer dude, he plants like I think my dad said it's like 1,100 acres of rice every year.
Ooh,
Whoa,
Yeah. So
that must be a
that's
good seller then.
well, I
Mhm.
mean, he's got a lot of land. Plus, he also harvest like he has a lot of land, but he also farms like other people's land in the area around his. So he's like the farmer for like many people that just have land that's farmland, but they don't have the equipment to do it, so he does it for them. You know,
Yeah, so he's like us basically doing contracts.
basically. But I mean, shit, a contract farmer makes really good money, especially if you're using your field. You know, you're just basically using their land. So the
Yeah,
farmer actually gets paid more than the landowner, but the landowner gets a cut for not doing anything. You know what I mean?
that's it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's better to make some money off your land and let it not just sit there, you know? And that's what
Sure.
they do.
Mm.
So, but yeah, my dad used to do that too. I mean, back whenever I was in high school, I had a crawfish field that I had asked him. I was like, Dad, man, can I do some crawfishing? And I was surprised. He said, yeah. He gave me 14 acres of land like a contract
Ooh.
field that he had that he would have
Uh-huh.
crawfished anyway. He bought a brand new boat, a whole bunch of new cages, and I was like, "Well, look, I'm just gonna pay you back for this stuff." He was like, "No, no, 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 no. That's my cages and that's my boat." And I was like, "Dude," he's like, "Dude, I'm just letting you use it." I was so he only let me do it for like a year, but man, it was such good money, dude. I used to hustle that crawfish pond, dude. I'd
Prob-
fish that thing on the
Probably
weekends
cash
two
money
times.
too.
Oh yes, dude, cash. I'm talking. Listen to me. I was in high school. I was a junior in high school when I did it. I had a job at a grocery store that I worked Monday through Thursday, and on the weekends I would go fish that field twice. I literally made $650 in 45 minutes, dude. Cash money.
Ooh.
You hear me?
Wow.
I'm telling you, dude, that was, man, I was probably the richest kid in high school at the time, bro. I had to be. There was no
And the
way.
popular.
Well, I mean, I bought a car just to say, you know, I mean, I bought my first car while I was in high school. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I went and test drove it to show it to my dad. My dad was like, "Well, I'm telling you right now, I'll co-sign for you." He said, "But I ain't making no payment on it. You're gonna pay it." I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm gonna pay it." You know, like I'm not gonna buy it if I can't afford it. Shit,
Yeah. I fished for it, Dad. I'm paying for
man,
it.
I'm working, dude. I got a job and a crawfish pond, bro.
Mm.
Especially on a good year, you can make a lot.
Oh, dude, I fished that thing. It was me and a buddy of mine from high school. We would go fish it every single day right after school. I'd go crawfish my pond, go sell it, make like 600 something to $700 in cash money, go put that in the bank, and I'd go straight to my job and just make. I mean, the job I only made like I was making minimum wage back then was like what 5.15 an hour. And
Yeah.
so I had the job. I'd do stocking and bagging and stuff at the grocery store, and then I'd work like 36 or 37 hours in the week at the grocery store because I couldn't get full time, right? And then that check was like maybe $220 a week. Like that was
Right.
nothing after taxes, but I mean it was
You're doing that
something.
I'd
to
have
hang
left
out.
that.
It was money.
I would have left the job.
Well, what the thing is, crawfish isn't year round though. You see, it's only good from like
Uh,
you know, it's only you only crawfish really steady from
February
like
to June.
February to like June. You know,
yeah.
then depending on how
So
good it catches.
you couldn't do it 3 times a day then the pond, no?
Oh, I could on the weekends. I'd fish it early in the morning, bait it, and then later that afternoon I'd go hit it again. You know,
Mm.
even if I caught like 3 sacks every time, that's money, man. I mean, you're looking at for crawfish back then, I had some big ones too. So I was getting like, while everybody was getting like $1.50 a pound, I was getting $2 a pound. Like when the price
Ah,
dropped down to like $1, I was still getting like $1.50, you know?
yeah.
So, but I mean, you got to think a sack of crawfish that I was catching held like 32 pounds in it.
Whoa.
So 32 times $1.50, go figure, you know, you're making about, you
Yeah.
know, what, $45 a sack. So I was like, and
Yeah.
if you catch 3 of them fuckers, you know, in 45 minutes, you make fucking what I was making in a week at the grocery store.
Exactly.
Yep.
Which is why I was thinking you could have just sacked the job off
Yeah.
and go and do that.
Oh, if it was year round,
know.
Jay, I'd have done that. I promise you. I promise you. That would have definitely happened.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we
usually
Yeah,
they'll
it's a shame.
like plant rice and then harvest the rice and then flood the fields and let
Mhm.
the crawfish go and like eat the stalks of the rice. So that's usually how it used to be, where what people didn't eat it, kind of
Right.
like just a Cajun thing that people knew about. Oh, you can go eat those, but after kind of got popular, it started to become a real business.
Oh,
Mm.
dude,
I remember
it's
going to the first crawfish restaurant in like Jefferson Davis Parish or somewhere, Abbeville or somewhere.
uh,
It was like all my relatives were like, I can't believe they made a restaurant for that.
and now they're all
Now it's
over,
like
dude.
everywhere.
Now it's like
Now they
daiquiri
paid
shops.
$10 a pound in Baton Rouge.
Now they got
Like a-
boiling
it's-
spots you could just drive through and get you
Yep.
like 5 or 10 pounds or however much you want. The other day, just at the end of this season, they have a place right down the road from my house, and I've been seeing it, and I was like, I know my family has crawfish ponds. Anytime I can want crawfish, I could get it. But at the time, my dad had already pulled cages out, right? So we didn't have them. But it was like later in the season. They usually end their season kind of earlier than everyone else because depending on how the catch is, you know. Plus their buyer. But I went in there, man. I said, I'm hungry. I went to my old lady. I said, you hungry for some crawfish? She was like, yeah. She was, well, go ask Maya if she wants some. I was like, I'm not buying for the whole fucking house now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's going to be expensive as fuck, you know? So
It's no joke.
and so I went over there. I bought 15 pounds. It cost me 85 fucking dollars for 15
Whoa.
pounds. And I came home, and I shit you not, I will never buy crawfish from that place again because the only seasoning they used was Tony Chachere's. And you know how I know? It has a
No.
distinct
Oh,
flavor. And the way they
Yeah.
had balled them, they balled them for so long, it was so hard to peel. And it wasn't because it was
Oh,
later in
no,
the
man.
season. They were just overboiled. I know. The whole bag was, I maybe had 3 or 4 out of all of them that were able to peel easy. And I was like, dude, this is too much work, and this is not what I expected. Never again will I go there.
Have you had the Thai crawfish yet?
No,
That's like a huge thing.
no, I
And
hadn't.
it's awesome. I was kind of hesitant about it. It is so good.
What you talk about the way they boil it?
Yeah, it's just a different seasoning. But my relatives in Abbeville were talking about it. They were like, man, you got to try this. It's so good. It was 10 out of 10 good.
Right.
So good.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to have it every time.
Now, I'm gonna
I like
tell
it.
you the honest to God truth. Some of the best crawfish I ever had boiled was from a Laotian. You
Oh,
hear me?
really?
I went
Yeah.
years and years ago when I used to work offshore. I worked with a guy that was Laos. They have a little community out in New Iberia, a little Laos community, right?
Oh, okay.
And he invited me to his house for a crawfish boil one time. So I go, and man, they had boiled it with like cut up lemons and limes and oranges and
that's the
stuff
Thai
in there,
thing.
dude.
Yep.
And
That's the
I'm
Thai.
looking at it and I'm like, this is kind of different for me. But I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
So
Try it out.
they pulled them out, and dude, I ate one without any kind of dip. Now they had this little clear like dip thing too. That shit was
Gotta
fire. I don't
explain the
know.
dip. You
I
gotta
don't know
explain the
what
dip
it
to
was.
everybody.
I don't know what the hell was in it. They wouldn't even tell me, matter of fact. But let me tell you, when I ate just the the meat of the crawfish from the boiling, that shit was so good, dude. I was like, whoa, what the? Like, I had never experienced that. I'm sitting there like, I've eaten crawfish all my life, and I've never tasted crawfish like that, and it was so freaking
Is
good.
it like a lobster?
It's like a miniature lobster, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of is.
Ah.
It's kind of like, I feel bad for that not everybody can try it because it's so unique. And it's so good. So good. I have yet to have somebody that was like, I don't really like that. It is good.
Like, to be honest with you, you can't even compare
like
it
an
to lobster
experience.
because, like, lobster tail's one big tail, right? And, like, once you eat it, that you're done. You just spent $30 on this lobster tail, and you're done. When you could pay
Mm.
$60 and get 32 pounds or 34 pounds of crawfish and boil all of them, and you have a shit ton of tails. But the same thing, it goes, like, the tail is a lot tougher on a lobster compared to crawfish because they're so much more smaller, right?
Also,
You'd have to boil them for as long to a start.
Right. Well, I mean, you boil so down here we
Oh,
boil
about
them
10
for like
minutes.
5 to 7 minutes, and then you let them sit for like
Let 'em chill.
15,
Yep.
and then you
it soaks up
just
all that seasoning and stuff.
yeah, dude, it's freaking awesome.
And then you put them in like usually an ice chest, and you shake them like
Mhm.
seasoning a little bit, some lemons. It's good. It's kind of like an experience. Like you're eating it with a bunch of people. We're all having a good time, so it's like having fun. Everybody's helping.
Yep.
It's really fun. Kind of like a barbecue that everybody's helping.
Yep.
Mm.
You sit around and you listen to some Zydeco or some Cajun music while
Yeah.
you know, drinking a few brewskis. You know what I mean? Just shooting the shit with your homeboys
There's
while we're
nothing
sitting.
else you
You
gotta do.
stand around the pot. It's like a ritual. Everybody just standing around the pot with their beer in their
That's
hand and
weird.
just talking and just shooting shit.
It's fun. It's fun.
I
Do you
don't know.
know something?
What's that?
Do you know what they're actually called in England?
What's that? Crayfish?
Bogies?
Yeah,
What was it? Bogies.
crayfish.
Yeah.
Crayfish. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
in
is
America,
a
you call them
must be in a
crawfish,
river.
and over here we call them crayfish. Go
Yeah.
figure.
Right.
So generally, the crayfish are in the y'all have a bunch of streams and rivers. Generally, you find a crayfish in a river or a stream, like a freshwater stream.
Yeah,
They're good, man.
I bet they are. Makes me want to go find them so I can start fishing for them.
But that's the thing, you see, you could go and get you some, but it'll probably be a lot. I mean, there's probably a way somewhere over there if you was to make some cages, kind of like what we do, and bait them and catch a lot.
Yep.
Instead, because like I've seen people like in the northern states here in the states, because you don't see crawfish but down here in the south, really, like raised, because they're in the bayous, you know what I'm saying, and and that's really kind of
Yeah.
like where they came from, and then like crawfish farmers kind of mutated them into these like super mutant crawfish, because like the ones that are raised
Yeah.
in a pond, those things are freaking beastly, dude. Like compared to
They
like
will.
Mm.
They will bite you with claws too. They aren't.
oh god,
messing
yeah.
around.
They get huge, bro.
They'll like cut you.
You know how they make a 12-ounce bottle of beer, like a long neck bottle, a 12-ounce bottle. Those crawfish from the tip of the tip of their pinchers to the tail sometimes go a little longer than that.
Wow.
I'm telling you, bro.
Almost a
like a-
full-size lobster.
Have you ever had like like the prawns that y'all get over there? The long prawns. Imagine that with like shorter claws.
Mm.
And
Just meaty too, because there's meat in the claws. The big claws, man, you can pull meat out of them things.
Mm.
Yep. It's good, bro.
Yeah. Never had them.
And I'm sure there's probably a different taste between crayfish and actual crawfish, like we're talking about down here. There's probably a little bit of a difference in taste. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, that just might be the seasoning that
Yeah,
gets
I
used.
mean, yeah.
yeah, true.
Whatever you do, don't use Old Bay. Okay? A lot of
Yeah.
people, they love doing Old Bay. Man, I've heard so many people about the blue crabs. Like, because we crab down here too. We have salt and freshwater blue crabs, right? And
Mm.
they've got Maryland has crabs too, right? And Maryland, they swear by Old Bay. What's up,
And lobster.
FS? And lobster, yeah. And they love their Old Bay seasoning. And I ain't got nothing against Old Bay. It's just it's not what I would choose with all the seasonings where I'm from we have, you know.
Mm.
But
Mm.
the thing is that they see us boil our crabs and they're like, wait, what are you doing? Where's the seasoning on it? There's no seasoning on it, because they actually put their seasoning on their crabs after they boil it. So they just boil their crabs like in water and then they season it after. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, how the hell does the seasoning get into the meat? You know?
Even I wouldn't know how it gets into the meat through the shell. How
Well,
does it get through
it's
into the
so-
meat?
But it would
That's one of the best parts of the crawfish boil, though. And like getting people together and like teaching them about it and teaching them how to like peel them and stuff. That's part of the whole experience. It's
Mm-hmm.
like how they actually work.
I mean,
you're
the
with
wife
one
wants
with the crawfish.
the wife wants to go crabbing, but I wouldn't know the first thing about crabbing. Never mind
Oh,
go
crabbing's
crabbing.
fun.
Hey, do they have crabs
the
where
first-
you're around where you're at though, Jay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know what the
I'm right
first
on the
step
coast.
is?
Okay, well
First
look,
step is
dude.
you got to get an ice chest.
Yeah, first step, you gotta have an ice chest. And then what I do when I go crabbing, get you some string. Just get you some string. Like just buy you a roll of string, or
Well,
not
we've got
yarn.
a crab. We've got one of those crab sets, you know, that's got the string already on it,
Mhm.
and whatever else at the other end of it that you could just lob in.
No, I'm talking about like I do it from the land, dude. Like I just stand on the land where the water meets the land, and so you take a string, and y'all could buy like chicken leg quarters, right? Like you got bags of leg quarters
Yeah.
of chicken over there, right? So go buy you like a
Yeah.
cheap bag of leg quarters. Just get you a bag full of them, And then you take that string, you cut it about, I'd say 10 to 12 foot long, and you wrap that leg quarter right between the drumette and the thigh. You wrap that sucker and you tie that sucker on there. And wherever the crabs are at, you get you a stick. You can get you a stick off a tree, stick it in the ground, tie that string to it, toss that damn leg quarter in the water. And when I crab, dude, where I go crabbing, I throw out 6 lines. And you know what? It's like crack. One line,
Oh, it's
the way the crabs do, you got one pulling, one pulling. You'll never stop, bruh. And you get you a little net on a stick, and you pull that string slowly forward. When you see it pulling out, you pull it forward, put your net in the water, and you pull that crab onto the net, and you just pick it up out of the water. You throw it in the ice chest. You do that all day, and you drink beer. That's what I do.
Yep. And it's fun, and they
Right.
taste so good.
Oh man, you do that. You do that while it's feeding time, or you could do it all day if you want. You know, over here we have like a limit of every day is like what 12 dozen per person.
Yeah.
And so
So much.
Right.
yeah, and then you go home and you boil them and you eat them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's the cheapest thing you could
I don't
probably
know if
do
the
still
wife
nowadays.
would, I don't know if the wife would want to go catch it, take it home, boil it.
Oh, it's fun. If she was hanging out with a
I
bunch
think
of
she
people,
just.
though,
I think she's
my
just
wife
one of
does it
these that
kind
wants
of-
to catch it, say I've caught a crab, and then throw it back.
you can do that too. You know what else you could do?
See you later.
Bait. You can catch a crab and like use it as like fishing bait sometimes,
Yeah.
and that's good too.
I'll tell you what, I was walking along our pier one day, and I happened to just look over the edge, and geez, the amount of jellyfish that I'd seen just
Oh,
over the edge was unbelievable.
Damn.
Don't eat
Right
that,
in
though.
close to the shoreline as well.
Really?
You know, the tide was just going out, and you could see all of them right there at the edge of the tide. Babies, adults, they were all there, and I'm thinking, I feel sorry for the poor bugger that's going to go in there.
Oh man. Yeah.
You pushed
It
a
was
friend
a-
in, didn't you?
It was,
Push him in.
it was a right. Yeah, I felt like pushing them in, but yeah, I couldn't push them off the top of the pier.
I'm just messing.
They'd be like, "Tell me what hurts first, the fall or the stingray, the fall or the jellyfish."
You know how to get rid of the jellyfish sting, right?
Oh, I know where this is
Yeah,
going.
but I really, really wouldn't want anybody in Blackpool on the seafront to just drop the trousers and just try and get rid of a
Pee all over
jellyfish
you.
sting. Yeah,
Hey, those jellyfish
You
stings
know-
hurt. I wouldn't care. Drop them and pee on it. Let's go for it.
well, if I don't know, if you want to save me from a jellyfish sting, Miss Lisa, you go right ahead, but you know, I'm having a tetanus jab afterwards.
Yeah, it works though.
Oh man.
All right,
goodness.
guys, I'm off to bed.
All right, Miss
Good
Lisa.
night, gentlemen.
All right.
You have a good evening.
Nice talking with you.
I'm gonna go off to bed as well, guys. It's nearly 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's early for you.
Yeah. All right, Jay. Good talking with y'all.
Talking with y'all.
And you,
Good night,
bro.
Jay.
Good night, my dear.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good
Good night,
night,
everyone.
y'all. Good night.
Right.
Catch you later.
Later.
See you tomorrow.
All righty. Sweet.
Bicycle.
Now I need to figure what I want to do. I guess I'm going to do the plowing one. Except. But yeah, dude, crabbing is definitely fun, man.
Oh,
It's-
so
I like doing it. I hate how it's so damn expensive at times. Like for the damn license now. You remember how you used to be able to go get like a 1-day license, especially if you were just crabbing? Like, cause like I don't fish a lot, right? And
Yeah.
to get a fishing license is like $30.
Oh, I get one every year, and I go fishing like maybe 5 times a year.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Well, I
like
mean,
I go to
even
Grand Isle or something.
well, I mean, if you go 5 times a year, I'd say $30 is worth it, you know. But like
Yep.
me, like I mean, I live in Lafayette, right? So if
Yep.
I'm gonna go crabbing, I got to go all the way to Cameron,
I'm in Baton Rouge.
you
In
know.
saltwater for like 3 hours.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to drive. So you got to figure gas. You
Yep.
got to you know you got to figure the
You ought to
time.
see. Got to see my in-laws' place.
It's
They
good,
have a
Kate.
place over in Grand Isle.
Mm-hmm.
It's out. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
you're
out
good.
over the water
Mm-hmm.
in Grand Isle. Like it's one of the few camps that's out over the water. No mosquitoes, so you can sit out there under the. There's a dock underneath the camp. You can sit out there all night.
Damn.
You can fish, crab, and stuff. It's awesome. That's
Man, I haven't been to Grand Isle. The last time I went crabbing, we went crabbing with some friends, me and the old lady. We went to Point Auchan. You ever heard of that place? Like
okay.
going
Yeah.
toward. So we went over there, and we were literally crabbing right next to the Kwanzaa hut of the. They had like a Kwanzaa hut for the game wardens, I guess it was, or the fire department.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was literally
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it was
They have a
right
weir
off that
right
little
there.
curve right there.
There's a
and
weir.
well, there's like a little landing, like a boat landing launch or
Yeah,
something.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So we were right there off that edge where it got kind of widened up right there, and you know they had a little gravel with a little grass off to the side. We were using that area to crab, and man, we went home and we actually went and bought excess crabs because we didn't think we caught. Well, I knew we caught a good bit, but everybody else was like, I don't think we caught enough. So we all split. I was like, well, fuck it. We'll just pitch in. We'll go get, you know, another 5 dozen of crabs. Dude, we had like 5 dozen of crabs. We ended up going.
Yeah, we had a bunch.
Yeah, well, we ended up buying
What
an
are we gonna
extra.
do with all?
Oh God, yeah, dude. We ended up having 2 days worth of crabs to eat off of, because we spent the weekend with the people, and so we were like, we just ate that night, woke up the next morning, had them chilled, ate them that morning, you know, ate them that
again.
afternoon, and I mean we had shrimp with it too. We had gotten like 5 pounds of shrimp or something that we all split. So we had a
my
feast, bro. We had a feast.
That's my favorite.
But man, it was fun, dude. We drank, we listened to music, man. I'd rather do stuff like that than like go out at night. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah. Oh yeah.
Because like I'm at the age now. Well, I mean, I say I'm at the age now. Fuck, I've been like this since I was 30. I barely like going out. You know, like when I was 19 and 20, yeah, I loved going out. But now it's like I'd rather just hang out with some buddies and barbecue or cook something or something like that. There's just too much shit nowadays out in the world going on. All these young kids want to get in fights and shit. Like, come on, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was growing up, they had fights and stuff, but not nearly like they do now. Nowadays, nobody fights. Everybody want to shoot and stab each other.
I live right by LSU. It's wild.
Oh, I could imagine. It's imagine.
Wild.
I used to go out a lot in
I hear
Baton Rouge
gunshots
when I
every
was
day.
young.
I hear gunshots every day now. Every day.
Matter of fact, when I was younger, like around the time I graduated, my aunt and uncle lived in Old Jefferson estates over there, and then they moved to like Shenandoah, the old golf course area and all that shit, and so whenever my cousin graduated, he was living in their old house, and man, we used to go to Tigerland all the time, and oh man, we used to party. The station, I used to go to the station a shit ton when I went to Baton Rouge.
Red. I live right down the street from it.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, I live right by the gates of LSU. So, if you ever need a parking spot for a game,
Oh, I'm always going to games. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna be at every one this year.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
I'm in walking distance.
because
This spot.
our tailgate that we have is literally right by gate 28, right in front of the police station.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, we cook
Need to ride out
all
and
the
say hello.
time. We cook
I
all
need
the
to ride out and
time,
say
bro.
hello.
Hell yeah, man. Like I said, man, we cook, man. Like whenever we play Florida, we make gator burgers, gator boudin,
I'd say
all
y'all
that.
do a whole gator.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. Whenever we play Arkansas, we cook a hog.
There you go.
Oh yeah, dude, we do it big, bro.
One time we played Alabama, killed an elephant. Just killed.
I'm not joking, bro. I'm being for real, man. We
Oh,
we
I
we do
believe
it
you.
big, bro.
I believe you, man.
And then my uncle, he always cooks some kind of concoction that looks like a gumbo with all kinds of shit in it. And somehow, some
Oh,
way,
man.
everybody loves it because everybody's drunk. Yeah, and it just
Yeah.
tastes good because it'll have like
Like, yep.
shrimp.
Tell you
It'll
that.
have like shrimp in it, freaking chicken. It looks like
Yep.
like a gumbo that nobody ever
Like a
thought of
drunk
making.
stew.
Oh God,
Yep.
yeah. I can't remember. He named it something. He calls it when he
Sweep the
makes it.
kitchen.
Oh God, he named it some name. I don't know what he calls it, but it's fucking awesome. And everybody
Is that a
loves it,
plow?
dude.
Are
Yeah,
you
this is
using a plow right now?
yeah, man. That's my plow.
Hey, that's a huge plow.
Yep, mod plow. Get it off the mod hub.
Oh, okay.
The lizard
Like, I haven't
plow.
seen it.
It beats the ones that are in game, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it looks like it. No joke.
But yeah, I usually
Try to get you off.
so it's literally the company I work for is what does the tailgate, Turner Industries. So
Oh, I know Turner.
so we usually just put the tailgate on. My uncle was the vice
I've been to
president.
that tailgate a few times. Oh, really?
Yeah. He's
I know a couple people that have worked for them.
Okay.
Contract.
That's cool.
I've never worked for them. I have not ever worked.
But you see, I work in Plaquemine, dude.
Oh, okay.
I drive all the way to Dow every morning.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My neighbor works for Dow. I got you. I work in Lafayette every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Probably about once a week. Work for a bunch of different companies. Contract. Do a lot of mapping.
Okay.
Like GIS stuff. Like gas and solar and wind and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah.
I'm the resident nerd.
Oh,
I'm always driving all around.
yep.
Our office is
Usually,
over by the airport.
usually whenever I go to the LSU games, I don't even pay for tickets, man. I just go in the game.
Yep. You can sit there and tailgate and just walk in about halftime.
Oh yeah.
You can still do that.
Well, the thing I don't know how they do now. They used to let you go in like with the same ticket, but I think they cracked down on that the last couple of years.
Oh, okay.
Where like if you go in once, it's over with. If you come out, you can't go back in with the ticket again.
Okay.
Because it's the way they count it on those digital fucking things they do now. But I mean, shit, if they're with the tailgate being so close, and that's where all the free beer is, you know. So, I mean, I don't pay for beer when I go there. I don't bring any beer. We just got abundance of beer at the tailgate. And then like whatever's left over, we just like pack it up and bring it back to the place. We got a big old trailer. We just load all the tailgate gear in. And we usually have like a DJ and shit and all that sometimes. Sometimes we don't. It all depends.
Yeah. I know exactly what tailgate it is. I've been there a few times. And that's a good tailgate.
Oh, it's fun, dude. And dude, what's crazy? A lot of fucking famous like LSU players come to that tailgate. Like
I saw
fucking,
Trace Atkins there the other day.
dude, we had
Like 2 years
fucking
ago,
Andrew Whitworth came to the tailgate fucking 2 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
That dude looked like a goddamn giant when he came through. He was there
bet
for
he
the
did.
food too.
Yeah, but it was. Y'all got anything to eat?
Oh yeah. That's,
Constantly in the mud.
oh yeah. And then like Garrett Nussmeyer is actually a cousin of mine, but not close. He's
Oh, really?
marriage.
Okay.
He's a cousin, not by marriage, because like I'm related to the A Bears, and his mom was an A Bear, so his mom is like a third or fourth cousin of mine.
Oh, okay.
So technically, the only reason his last name is Nussmeyer is because of his daddy. His
Got
mom and dad met. So my cousin used to be a sensation. His mama,
Oh, okay.
whenever Garrett's dad played for the Saints,
Oh,
and
okay.
so that's how him and his mom and dad met, was through the Saints, basically.
Ah.
Yeah, cool story, eh?
Um, I say my brother-in-law used to play at Ole Miss. He played under Coach O.
Oh, really?
And
That was a while
oh, he
back
has some
then, huh?
cool stories. Yeah, it was a while back. My brother-in-law,
Hmm.
and oh man, he has some great stories about that guy. It's awesome. And it's like one time they had like they were all having a party,
Uh,
and the cops came and busted it. One of the linemen jumped through the window to try to get away,
uh-huh.
and a female cop went and tackled him and stopped him. And he was a lineman. He was like 400 pounds. And
Damn.
everybody was just laughing. Oh my gosh! He was like, we were dying laughing. It was like,
Shoot, I
how
would
did
be
you let
too.
her tackle you? And oh, he's like, it was so funny. And so they brought them all, instead of going to prison because they were all drinking, brought them to the Ole Miss gym.
Hmm.
And Coach O gets in there and he's mad as hell. And he's in there, he's like yelling, and just yelling at all of them. One of the guys goes, "Coach, I know you're mad at me. I don't know what you're saying though." And he got even more mad.
I'm
He said,
pretty sure
"Everybody's
when
laughing
he's
so
mad, it's hard to hear what he's saying
Oh my
anyway.
god!
Oh,
And
man.
it was just good. But yeah, uh, but he was really nice. We talked to him a few times, and it was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. I didn't know. I'm kind of naive to it, but I didn't know Nussmeyer's from Lafayette area.
Well, he's not from the Lafayette area. They actually live in Lake Charles.
Oh, okay.
So that's where he grew up at, was in Lake Charles. Because I don't know, I don't even know, because now his dad's actually a coach of the Saints. So I don't know if they still live in Lake Charles or not. And they might, I don't know. They may just have a house there now and have another house somewhere else now. I don't know. But
Yeah, for sure.
all I know is
So,
that the LSU's going to look good this year for sure. That's for sure.
yeah, they're gonna be
There's
good.
teams looking.
Hey, have you ever heard of Elijah Haven? He's a recruit from high school. He's like top recruit in the country.
Never
I
heard
don't know
of
if you've
him.
heard of him.
I never.
He's from Baton Rouge. My son's like in class with him,
Uh,
and he is the top recruit in the country. He's a quarterback, and he might be going to LSU. Let me tell
Okay.
you, if they get him, he is awesome. He's like Joe Burrow good,
really?
and it's gonna be something else. He's like top recruit in the country. He's already got like NIL money, and he's a junior in high school. Crazy.
Damn.
And watching him play, like we don't have tickets to our high school football games that my son goes to because they're sold out because so many people are coming to.
Why you smiling?
It's crazy.
As you are. I'm talking to somebody, babe.
Oh, that's more important than what I'm
It's all
saying.
good.
Because you're being crazy. Go get my soda out the ice box. You stupid, yeah. She's all excited. She got some
And
chocolate wine.
Chocolate wine got me.
Chocolate wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
She got 2 bottles of chocolate wine. She likes that stuff. The Coke, baby, the can. That's on the top shelf. Should be up there.
Intrigued. One time, my wife's. I come from Baton Rouge, so I don't know everything Cajun culture, but And we went over to Abbeville. My wife's from Abbeville,
Mm.
and we went over to Abbeville, and her grandma was like, "Got some muscadine wine." Like, oh, okay. What's that? And man, like we were drinking. I got hammered,
Oh
and
yeah.
her grandma is like, could hold her own, and I was trying to keep up with her. That was a mistake. But it was good. Ah, that was good. It was like amazing taste.
hmm So you said your wife's family's from Abbeville, huh?
Yeah, you probably. I bet you had some of them. They have all the courtesy dealership.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they're from. Technically, her dad's from Karen Crow, but they're all from Abbeville.
Mm. See, my old lady's from Karen Crow,
Okay.
and I'm from a little
like
town. I'm from a little town that's like not far from Abbeville, like next door.
Applin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my hometown. Oh shit, where am I going with my tractor? Don't go over here. Ugh.
I like that area. We lived over there for a little while. We lived over there for about 10 years.
Oh,
Came
really?
back. Yeah, we went over there. We were a little too close to family, so we had to come back.
Mm.
Pretty much the reason. Everything was a little wild. We were a little too close.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, I'll
It was
whenever
nice.
so like this is the thing. Whenever I lived over there, I lived there from birth up until like 2014 is when I moved away, right? And then I moved from there to Karen Crow, right? And
Mhm.
from Karen Crow now I'm in Lafayette. But
Yep.
which Karen Crow from Lafayette really ain't that far. Not where I'm living at. It's
That big.
literally wasn't that big of a difference. But so like now that I've been since 14 that I've been away from my hometown, like I never thought of it that way when I lived there, but now that I'm not there, it's like now that I'm older, I kind of miss my hometown.
You
Like,
kind of miss it. Yep.
you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
I'm in
weird.
the
Like,
same spot. I'm like, man, I kind of want to go back to the country.
like now, would I want to
definitely.
live there all the time? Not necessarily, but would I like to stay there for a while? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, 100%.
because like it's a small town. I grew up and I almost fucking knew pretty much everybody there and around it. Like even Abbeville. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew people from Abbeville.
yeah.
I knew people from Erath. I knew people from, Gaydall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew people from around the area, right? And
Yep.
now that I'm older, you know, back in the day where I was from, they had more bars over there than Lafayette did, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
And when I was growing up, right out of high school, there was always something to do for the youth back then. Nowadays, they don't really have a whole lot. They still have like 2 bars, but it's not like it used to be. And now
No,
that
it's
I'm
not.
now that I'm older, I I always like my parents still live there, right? So that's why like sometimes if you don't see me streaming on here, I'll take that time off and go visit my parents, and when I go visit, I don't like to just go show up in the daytime and just be like, all
And
right,
then
later that evening, be like, all right, I'm going home. No, fuck that.
later.
I'm bringing some clothes. I'm sleeping at y'all's fucking house. You hear me?
Mhm.
Because it makes me
Yep.
feel like I'm a kid again, right? And I hate to say
I
it that
get it.
way. I'm at my parents'
I
house.
get
I'm
it.
enjoying
I
my
totally get it.
time. And what's cool is like now that I'm older, being with my parents, it's not like they're my parents, but it's not like they're my parents. It's like they're my best friends, dude. We'll sit outside under
Oh,
the
for sure.
patio. Me and my dad, man, he'll go get some Michelobes out of his little. He's got an ice box in his freaking shed in the back. He'll go grab some
Sounds
beers and he'll come sit down and he's got a TV outside under the patio. We'll be watching football or something, and just hanging out, just bullshitting, or we'll go ride to the farm and look at the rice or something, and it's fun, dude. It's like, and
That
then
sounds
like,
great.
and then when we get home, like when I'm over there, I know my parents don't do this all the time, but like when I'm there, they'll stay up late just because I'm there.
Yeah.
Like
Just because you're there.
my mom will be like playing on her lap. My mom's old as shit, right? She's in her 60s now. But like to me, she still looks like the same to me. She don't look old, right? And like but she's acting old. I always tell her that all the time. I'm like, she'll get in her like her moo gown, and she'll sit on
Uh-huh.
her recliner with it recline, and she's got her old ass laptop. She's got like a laptop from like
I'm waiting for my
1999,
wife to do that.
and she's just playing on Facebook, playing bingo or whatever on Facebook. That's all
Oh
she
my gosh.
does. And she'll just sit there and play that while the TV's playing and watch TV and play bingo. And my dad's sitting in his recliner. They got like two recliners with a coffee table between it, but it's a good space. It's a pretty big living room. And they got a recliner that's like on angles aiming at the TV. And then they got two couches. And I'll just be laid out on a couch, and we'll just be, me and my dad will just be talking about nothing important. Just talking, you know?
That's perfect. That sounds perfect.
And it'll be the next thing you know, it'll be like 11 o'clock. And my dad's like, all right, look, I'm going to go to bed because I'm going to wake up for 8
Gotta go
o'clock
to
in the
bed.
morning because I'm going to go to mass. He goes to church now. My dad used to, when I was really, really young, we used to go to church when I was young, like before my brother was born. But then like, as my dad, like once I got to about like 7 years old, we didn't go to church anymore. It was weird. But then now, my dad, he'll wake up at 4 in the morning. He'll go walk 5 miles every freaking day. He lost so much weight when he did all that because my dad used to weigh like 340 pounds. This dude lost so much weight. He don't drink beer like he used to. All he used to do when I was a kid was drink beer. He'd come home drunk, you know, just working on the farm.
Working
When you're a
hard,
farmer, you
coming
just hanging out with your buddies, farming and drinking beer, you know. He just
I've always
comes.
wondered. I've always wondered if they were like, towards the end of the day, they were like, I'm gonna have a few. I could still drive.
No, you don't understand. My dad started at noon, cuz. At
Oh
noon and
no.
that. Dude, when they were cutting rice, every morning my dad would go fix him a 50-quart ice chest, like the big ice chest,
Ooh.
and he had it at his feet in his combine. Like he literally propped his feet up on it while he was driving his 8820. And he's fucking just and he would time it. At 12 o'clock, the first one would come out. And he did not
Yep.
stop drinking until he got home. So he drove home like that every day.
Oh yeah.
Every day.
That-
I remember
hydrated.
I remember one time, see, my dad's friend, I was good friends with his son in school, and he actually used to kart drive with me. So me and my dad's friend's son, which was my best friend growing up, we used to kart drive. I drove a tractor, he drove a tractor. While his dad drove a rice truck, my dad drove a rice truck, my pa drove a combine, and my grandpa drove a combine, right? So that was the crew, you know? And so we were just like one day we were riding in the back.
Y'all had it all down.
Oh yeah, we had a crew every day. It was the same people. Every now and then, some different friends of my dad's would come and just drink with them and help them. You know what I mean? To like just load the trucks, drive the truck. They would just, if they had regular jobs, but on the weekends, if we were cutting rice, they'd come bullshit with us and drink beer. That's what they did, you know? And so, like, my dad would be cutting rice and drinking beer. Him and Mr. Huey, that was his name, was Huey, my dad's friend. They'd be drinking beer all day long, right? And then next thing you know, my dad's got to bring Mr. Huey home, so and his son. So me and my buddy Matt, we sitting in the back of the truck, and they had a cop behind us. We on Main Street in Kaplan, right? And it's a boulevard. And the cop's
Cushion,
right behind
or
us
whatever it's called.
on Cushion Avenue. Yeah, we going down
Yeah,
Cushion
I know
Avenue.
exactly what you're talking about.
And we passing literally in front of the police station.
Just waving
The cops coming, and I looked at my buddy Matt. I said, and we had some Dr. Peppers. I said, dude, let's act like we hide in the cans, like with our hat.
Oh no! Oh,
And our
no.
dads are drunk now, and they're drinking still in the cab. My dad had this old brown Chevy back then. It was like an '80s model Chevy. And for fucking next thing you know, man, the cop pops on his lights and pulls my dad over. Because it wasn't because we hid the cans, it was because we were sitting on the toolbox in the back of the truck, not in the tailgate. He pulled my dad over. My dad's got beer on his breath. I know he does.
Yeah,
Man.
everywhere.
And they had beer. They had just went and bought beer. I don't know how they got away with it, but they didn't get a ticket. They didn't get nothing.
Yep.
And all I heard when we got to Mr. Huey's house was, you motherfuckers, y'all should have been sitting in the back of the goddamn truck. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? We're just laughing. Hey, so Mr. Huey used to wear this top hat. It was like a brown dirty ass brown top hat. It was like the all brim. And what he did, they had a 6-pack of beer. He stuck it between his legs and put the hat on top of it in the passenger seat.
God.
You get what I'm saying? It took the
Yeah.
beers and did the same thing with the hat. So I guess my
God.
dad was sleek enough to not like breathe in the cop's face while talking to him.
Would fail.
Yeah, well, and I mean, they didn't get a ticket, like I said. They just let us go. It was just a warning.
That's so funny.
I was like,
That's so
holy
funny.
shit, dude. That, man, we had memorable
remember-
stuff, man, on the farm. I can tell you that.
My wife was like, "Yeah, we used to go ride down. Had some friends in Kaplan. We go ride down Cushion. They called it Cushion. They called it going down. You just ride." I was like, "What would you do when you get to the end? You turn around and ride the other way."
Dude, I used to do that when I was out of high school, you know?
She
I
called
mean,
it Cushion.
yeah,
Yep.
you just ride up and down the boulevard, and you only doing like fucking 2 miles an hour, so you ain't speeding, and it's fucking one car right behind another, all rounding each other. People parked on the side of the roads, just bullshitting on the side of the roads. And the way that it used to go is you would ride down there, then you would head down 14, Highway 14, and you would go to Sonic and make the round in
Oh, yeah.
Sonic, and then come back to Cushing. And it was just
That's
like a
so
loop.
funny.
And if you wanted to even
It's
go
a
a
loop.
little longer, you could pass up Sonic and go to the car wash and make a loop through the car wash. And then you could go to Sonic, make the loop through Sonic, and then you could go back to Cushing and loop Cushing.
Oh, man.
I'm telling
That's
you,
great.
dude. That was, dude, I used to burn about a quarter of a tank every weekend.
Yeah, I bet. That's what she said. She was like, "We would burn like a half a tank of gas from just driving around."
But back then, it was like
Yeah.
$16 to fill up your car from
Yeah,
empty.
exactly.
It wasn't nothing, you know?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Those were the days, man. They don't even let the kids do that now. Like, they
We
don't
used to
let them.
drive from Baton Rouge to Lafayette,
Oh, I know.
high school. Yeah, because it was better, and we would have we would have a blast.
I think
Gosh.
so. I was talking to somebody about that same situation the other day at work, that a lot of people from Baton Rouge would go out more in Lafayette than they would in Baton Rouge, and they said
Oh.
that they were just
Awesome.
like, oh shit, Lafayette had more shit to do than Baton Rouge. And I'm like, that's bullshit, because like I grew up around that area and I went out more in Baton Rouge than I did in Lafayette. Like, I'm not saying I didn't go out in Lafayette, but I when I was really young, I'd go to my cousin's house, spend the night over there at my aunt and uncle's, and go out with him, you know?
There was a lot of stuff to do, but it was like there were so many people. Like you never, like you go like hang out with people and stuff. It was like awesome when you got to the club
Mm.
and stuff. We used to go to like the keg and stuff. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah,
Back in
yeah.
the day.
You know what's really funny? I got another story that's funny. So my cousin and them, so I have a girl and a boy cousin. The girl cousin's my age. She's a month younger than me, literally. And my cousin, my guy cousin, he's like 4 years older than us, right? So one time, my cousin from our other cousin from the same family from Houston, my dad's brother that lives in Houston, his son had moved down to Cabell, right? And he was living
Uh-huh.
right next door to my parents almost. So that was cool as shit. But he was 9 years
Yeah.
older than me. He was 9 years older than me. But we were still close.
Yeah.
So that was right around the
Yep.
time when PlayStation 2 it came out and all that shit. And like on the weekends when I was like, whenever he was off of work and I was off of work or whatever, I'd go spend the whole weekend at his trailer, and we just fucking drink beer and all that, or go out or something and play
Uh-huh.
PlayStation. We'd be playing like NBA 2K or
Oh, yeah.
something, and just like
Let's say I know
all
those
night
games.
long. You
Go.
know what I'm saying? Like it was just
Uh-huh.
a sign of the times, right? And so one night we decided, me and him, we went right around the boulevard, and we would go to the little, at the time they had a place like right across the street from the boulevard at the corner off of 14. They had the what the fuck
Uh-huh.
was it called? It was a gas station. Junior Food Mart. Junior Food Mart. At the Junior Food
Okay.
Mart, we'd go in there and we'd get us a 44-ounce drink and not fill it all the way, and we'd buy us a big old thing of Bacardi, like the
I know
rum,
Yep.
and
fill
we
up the
would
rest.
fill half of the bottle in one and half the bottle in the other one, and we each had a 44. We would drink that while driving on the boulevard, And when we were done with that 44, we'd head to Lafayette, right? When we
Oh wow!
when we would get to Lafayette, they had a daiquiri place that was just before Graham Central
Oh my
Station.
god!
Okay, and
Yeah, Graham. Yep.
we would buy us a double shotted. When we got to that place, which was literally right down the road from there, so you literally had to drink this daiquiri fast. But we would get us a Long Island iced tea double shotted, and we
Oh
would get
my
a
god!
medium, and we would down that motherfucker before we'd get into Graham Central Station.
Where you going to the Graham? So you. Yep.
By the
By the
time
time
we
you got
got
to
into
Graham,
Graham,
good.
we were right. You hear me? We were
Yep, we
ready
were
to
good.
party, dude. So we would get into Graham, right? And we'd have a good time. Well, one night we went to Graham. It was a slow night over there. That was like a Friday. And so my cousin was like, "Well, let's go down the road." One of the guys, matter of fact, me and him worked at the same place at the time. We were working in New Iberia at the port of Iberia. This was back in like 2001, and he was doing instrumentation and I was doing electrical for a company called Epic Group out of Baton Rouge back then.
Okay.
So we went and we worked with this guy from Franklin that was going out that night to a place called Shanahan's, which was on the strip.
And I know Shanahan. Oh, yeah, I went there.
So my cousin was
What'd
like,
you do
"Man,"
what'd you do for $100?
so we went over there.
Shanahan's. I remember Shanahan.
We went over there.
That's right next to the keg.
Yeah, yeah. And it was always packed at this fucking place.
It was
So,
packed there.
like, people standing on tables packed, right?
It was like a bunch of weird rooms in it too.
Yeah. But it also had an
It
outside.
was fun.
It had an outside area too, which was kind of cool. But that was packed too. So we decided to go there. We get in, and it literally, dude, when we walked in, it was shoulder to shoulder walking. That's too packed for me. I can't stand a place like that.
Yep.
So we literally were just walking in. I looked at my cousin. His name's Kale. I looked at him. I said, "Kale, dude, we need to leave, bro." I said, "I can't stay here. This is you can't walk. You can barely breathe. I can't do this." You know? And he was like, "Yeah, you're right." Literally, we had just walked in, got towards the bar, and we were like turning around. We were walking out. And as I'm walking out, it's so packed. All of a sudden, I feel an arm grab me and pull me around. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And it was my cousin, my girl cousin from Baton Rouge. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And I was like, "The fuck are you doing here? You don't even
Yeah, what
live
are you
around
doing
here." You know what I mean? So we walk outside, and then my cousin, her brother was with her, with a bunch of their friends. They had just drove from Baton Rouge to come out to Lafayette, just was at the same place we were. So we ended up going out. I can't remember where we ended up, but we ended up all just going together and hanging out that night. Cool story, bro. Just like out of nowhere, like my cousins from Baton Rouge are in Lafayette at the same place we go to at the same time we're there. It's like weird as hell, you know?
Yeah, we did that all the time. We were constantly trying to do that. It was just a change of scenery. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you're good. Me too. I'm gonna go smoke.
That was good. Okay.
Be right back, guys. All right. I'm back. Hey, Cajun, sorry to jump out. Had to help White with something. We'll talk with you more soon. Had fun hanging out with you. All right, Madison, if you're still there, man, good seeing you. Good chatting. All right. Did my buddy Stain Man even hit me up? Did he hit me up? Stain Man. Nope, he didn't. Well, I guess just for the sake of it for a little while, we'll let's get this money I didn't collect yet. Thought I collected it already. Um and I guess I'll sleep because there's no contracts. We're at 5 million. Just like that. Just like that. $5 million. All right. So save the game again since we just collected that money. And then visit and sleep. Save the game real quick. So now there's a great demand. I don't know for what. See if we can figure out what it is. Probably don't have it yet. Oat. It's a pretty hefty price for oat. Is that the only thing? Usually it is. Let's check this here. The growth of the grass is ready to go. So we could get some more stuff for the animals. The animals, all right, they're hanging in there. We're straight. We're straight. Productions, crawfish still doing good. And so right now I could do the long grain rice is ready. I'm not gonna plant canola again. I don't think. Yeah, no, I got plain canola. All right. Let's go do this rice. All right. The rice should be ready to harvest. Matter of fact, it is. ready to harvest. Undo this. Couldn't see because of the tree. How are we yielding here? We got to get this yield in right here. Oh, come. Oh, why would it do that? Mm, mm, Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Yummy, yummy. All right. So that's done. All right. Get a little more into the hopper. We gotta get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. Code in the safe. Oh. We're gonna get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. Code in the safe. We can get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. Gotta get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. Code in the safe. We gotta get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. Whoa, boy. All right. Gotta get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. Code in the safe. We gotta get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. We gotta get to the code in the safe. Code in the safe. It's not like you can't just make things on the fly and expect everyone to automatically know what to do in situations. That's what I'm saying. It's a breakdown, dude. That's not communicated. So how would I know? How would I know that that's what I gotta do? That's what y'all do on the TLG side. I'm pretty sure it's similar. At the same time, it's like How? He was like, yeah, no shit. He didn't leave with any tools or anything. No, he didn't have nothing. He didn't have a toolbox. Nothing. Where in the world are we? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Long day. Yawning. We have made $5,012. We are on the up and up. I think I got about 3 mil to play with, I would say. Right around 3 mil. It's not like it's a lot, dude. It's it's up there, but dang it. Oh. Oh, come on, I'm rubbing it and I still didn't get it. Probably not a lot, but I still want it. I want my shit to look clean whenever I harvest it. There we go. Well, there's no dead spots, so it's not because I don't know. I don't know what happened. We ain't had a whole lot of rain or anything lately. Good thing. Good thing. Damn, fool. I don't remember if I turned it off or if it's still running. I'm probably still running. Yeah, still. What's up, Ernie? Welcome in, buddy. Peace, baby. Just cutting that long grain rice right now, man. Trying to get that out. I really wish I knew what you were saying there, Ernie. I hope you're having a good day if you understand what I'm saying, Ernie. Hope you had a decent day. Tomatoes? Oranges and tomatoes? Yep, yep. Time is at 11 o'clock. Shoot. Shoot the moon. It is 11 o'clock. And then my wheel tightened up. It was wanting to pull off the desk. Can't be having that. Don't need the wheel to pull off. Sam, remove that, please. Why would you come in here and say that? Remove what you just put, man. Come on, dude. Why would you put that? Why would you come in here and start something, huh? You're bored? Go be bored somewhere else. Thank you. Don't do that, man. That's not cool. Yeah, your PC did that. I believe you. Just don't let it happen again, man. Or else I will make this account not be able to be in here, okay? Don't make me be that way. I don't want to be that way. There's no reason to be that way, okay? Sam, just leave, dude. Don't come back. Ever. Just leave, alright? Unsubscribe, do all that good stuff. Just leave, dude. You're not wanted here at all. Just go ahead and go. There's no room for people like you in here. Go find someone else to pick with. You can report me all you want. I got you reported too. I ain't did you nothing. So, do what you want, man. Just don't come in here with that, please. Let's see. Get up, I think this is the high side right here. Okay, I got it. Great. I don't know why it's so high on that end. Ah, we're full here. Oh, man. Do I have room? Guess I could sneak up this back end. Maybe not. Alright, so that worked out. You love craft and farming games? Well, that's cool. Yeah, farming games are fun, man. I like them too. I like all kinds of games. I like sports games. I like farming games. I like sim games. I like simulations, like real life sims. It's pretty fun. Oh, excuse me. Ooh-wee. It's a pretty good sized field, this one. It's a hectic field. How about that? It's really hectic. Yeah, baby, yeah. We did that one good. I wish they would put those damn pumps a little bit further away from the fields. I don't know why they put them so close, but Ooh, full again. Same fiddle. We'll pause the game and be right back. Be right back, guys. Going to smoke a cigarette. Be right back. Y'all take it easy. It ain't gonna take me that long. Looks like a good stopping point for tonight, guys. I am tired. I am tired. Whooped. Whooped. So we'll go to settings. No. Save the game. And that's going to be it for tonight, y'all. Peace. See y'all later.